Hi, this is Shayna. I'm a success coach at Loyola, and this is Success in Seconds. So, in this video on tackling procrastination, we're going to do part two of our 5 strategies for shrinking tasks down to size. And in these, we're going to focus on facing down the really big stuff. So when we have those tasks that just feel huge, that feel, undoable, that feel impossible, those can be often the hardest for procrastination. Maybe it's a big paper, a big final exam to study for, anything that just feels so large that it's unmanageable. So, our first strategy for these is to break them down into mini tasks. So, this is with the philosophy, right? Any journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So, taking one step anybody can do, going 1,000 miles feels really impossible. So, what you can do is take any task and break it down into little bitty steps that each feel totally doable. So, if I had a big paper to write, maybe my first step is just read the assignment. Oh, check that one off. That's easy. Choose my topic. Okay, I can do that. Go over some past readings and notes. Yep, all right, fair. Write an outline. Right. Then I can break down writing the paper into writing the introduction, writing the next paragraph, writing the next paragraph, writing the next paragraph. Revising the paper. Okay, read it through once. Okay, I could do that. Get some feedback. All right. Finish revising. Okay. So this can make a task that feels just way too large and intimidating feel like something you can actually get from point A all the way to point Z. As a pro tip, I really love writing this out for myself before I even start the task so that I have a map for where I'm going. And then I also get to check things off as I go along, which is a super satisfying feeling and gives you a lot of motivation just to get to strike that thing through and be able to see your progress towards the end of that task. The next strategy, and the last one we'll talk about, is to not overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Perfectionism and pressure, that can build up any task to the point where it feels impossible. If I'm telling myself this has to be the best essay ever written, well, of course I'm not going to start because that's just a crazy thing to try to do. So when I find myself in that headspace, I like to ask myself some questions. Is there any way I could make this easier for myself, simpler? Are there any unreasonable expectations that I can let go of? If I'm feeling confused about what to do, who can I reach out to for help? Could I ask the professor or a classmate so that I can clear that up and make it something where, oh, I see, now this task feels less intimidating because I have clarity what I need to do. It's also really great to set yourself a deadline to stop thinking about that task and start actually getting to work. So if I'm feeling, indecisive, I just can't choose a topic for this paper. Maybe that's what I do is I put task number 1 on my calendar for a week in advance saying, just choose the topic so that I can go from, thinking into doing and start taking those steps towards getting that done.